everyone, and welcome to Quantum Guidance, where we do tarot readings to see what's going on within your world, in your energies, and to see what's going on around you in the world. What energies are you encountering? And today we're doing a reading for the sign of Cancer. My name is Juno. Thank you so much for being here. Know that I appreciate you here, and let's dive into your reading. So we're going to pull some soul cards first for you, my dear Cancer. See what's going on in your inner world. What is Cancer all about for the month of May? Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Well, and judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique parts and challenges. Wow, my dear Cancer. It would seem that you are surrendering. Surrendering to a situation, a path and challenge. So you've been, I feel that you have been, assessing a situation and accepting things for what they are. Let's see what that situation is. And if that is your feeling, then you're right, everybody has their own path to go to. Justice ties in with the judgment there. And we have the Moon, secrets. And we have the Eight of Pentacles, working hard on something, and the Page of Pentacles. All right, my dear Cancer, what I see here is that you have assessed a situation in which you have been giving a lot, you've been investing in it a lot, and you have now seen that whatever work you were doing, all the energy you're putting into this situation, you're pulling it back and you're putting it into yourself. All that hard work and creativity you have, you're putting it into yourself because you found out something. You found out that someone wasn't being completely honest with you. That's a good thing. When you find these things out and you decide to put the energy back into yourself, that is a good thing, Cancer. It's a healthy way of setting boundaries. Look at that flipped. Ooh, the clouds. Let's see what else Eleanor has to say today. A journey, lovers, a letter, tower, fox, rider, and the sun. Well, my dear Cancerian, what I can see here from the Lenormand, it basically says that, you saw something for what it really was. You really saw something for what it really was, and you pulled back your energy, and you decided not to give any more to this situation. That has led you to set healthy boundaries, and that setting of healthy boundaries is leading you towards a new journey where you're investing in yourself and you're creating. You are co-creating with the universe, basically, because you're putting out really good energy, really good vibes here with the Page of Pentacles. You're putting out the vibe of a new beginnings, of wanting new things in your life. And it seems that luck is on your side because you're getting those new things. And I feel it's different opportunities coming into you. It's not just relational. In all areas of life, you're doing new things and you're getting new things. So this is good. You have a lot of opportunities coming into your life. Let's see what the Oracle card has to say. What do we have here? Door to personal healing and happiness. Exactly. You're working on yourself, Cancer. You are working on yourself. You've cut something loose. You've accepted the situation for what it is. Now, that could be a job. It could be a friendship. It could be a relationship. It could be all sorts of things. But the important thing over here is that you have accepted that this is not worth my time. You have set a very clear boundary. Your energy, your empathy is something very precious. And you know how powerful you are in those areas of life, showing empathy, showing effort, being there for someone. That is your forte, Cancer. And you have pulled that all back because something came to light. Something came to light that was not for your highest good. And you understood that. You sensed it and you also understood it. And after that, you pulled back your energy. Now, the cloud signified that it does, it's always, it does hurt. It does hurt. It does hurt because you were really invested in this. But you're also going on a new journey. Because you've set those healthy boundaries, your door to personal healing has opened. You're healing yourself and you're doing things that make you happy. You're putting all that empathy and, all that effort into yourself. You're doing not only self-love, but you're also making plans to move forward in life. You're taking steps towards getting new things in your life, and that could be that new job, a new creative endeavor, a new relationship, new friendships, new hobbies, but whatever makes you happy. You are intuitively healing yourself. So that means that you have changed the vibration from being frustrated or worried about something in your life to, I am going to let that go and I'm going to focus on me. And that is good because it will lead to your happiness. And you've put out some things in the universe, and the universe is getting back to you. I can see that. The universe is getting back to you in a very, very positive way. That is good. Now, let's see what's going on around you, my dear Cancer. You're going towards a very, very happy and constructive life phase. Oh, look at that. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So your environment is actually perceiving you as a very, very determined person. That's good. And I accept responsibility for my well-being. Here we go. People are seeing you as a very responsible person, very determined person. So whatever it is you're setting your sights on, it's going to be wonderful. Your environment, the energies in your environment are actually working with you. So that's good. You've changed your vibe, and that's good. Queen of Wands, Temperance, Page of Swords, the Devil. I'm going to take one more card. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles. Well, my dear Cancer, your environment is actually seeing you as a very determined person and a very responsible person, which I think you are because you've taken responsibility here. So it shows. People are seeing the change within you, and that is good. That is good. Because they're seeing the change in you, they're working with you. There are a lot of people who want to work with you. I can see that, Queen of Wands type of people. So very confident people, very established people who are actually reaching out to you or you have reached out to them, and they are going to cooperate with you. It'll take some time. They need time these things take time, getting a good solid basis and getting cooperation from people always takes time. You have to talk about things, you have to be on the same page, but you are going to be on the same page because we have the Page of Swords here. So thinking before you act, very thoughtful, goes with taking the responsibility. And then we have the Devil here and the Nine of Pentacles. Now the Devil is always, in this case, a very limiting energy. But the limiting energy is about, not feeling secure enough within yourself to move forward on the path that you've chosen. So the best thing to do would be to set those limits aside, Talk to yourself. Talk to yourself and tell yourself that, yes, you can. And not only you can, but you will. You are doing. Here you go. The Lenormand says, wishing well. And the Sight. Let's see what else we get from the Lenormand. Oh, look at that. Oh. I see lovely things what's going around here in your environment. Here we go. Yes, I can see that. Here we go. Let's see now. A wishing well talks about a wish fulfillment, and that wish is going to be fulfilled. We have the sight here. The sight is about, filtering out things, cutting out things, filtering out things. The Lenormand is very clear in its messages, and I feel that while you're on this whole new journey of personal healing and happiness, you will also encounter some romantic energy. You're not going to be focused totally on that romantic energy, by the way. It's going to be there, lingering in the back, like there's this tension going on with someone and you can feel something, but hey, you're focused on what you're doing, and, kind of that really nice romantic stage that people get into. The mountains, you've climbed mountains, and this felt like a mountain, and people are seeing that you are taking steps forward. So the bear is about protecting yourself. So you're protecting your true north. You are focused on what you want. You know what you want, and you're going for it. And you're meeting people who are just as focused as you, and who are helping you find your way towards this new endeavor. So it might be like, I don't know, if you're starting a new business of your own, you might encounter people who have been through the same, or who can help you out, or who can give you tips on how to do things more efficient, for instance. So that's a good thing. And like I said, you're keeping your true north, which is, putting the effort and the empathy towards yourself. But you do have some doubts about yourself. You're all up in your head about it. So at times you will feel like, am I doing the right thing? Is this a good thing to do? Will this work? Yes, it will work. But you have to get out of your head, my dear Cancer. You have to get out of your head. Because you're on the right track. You are on the right track. You are on the right track. Yes, you are, my dear Cancer. Let's see, what do we have here? Deceit. And we have cornucopia. Now, these are two very, very lovely cards. Now, deceit can talk about people deceiving you. Now, I see that you have, you found out something that you didn't like, a secret. So the deceit is still in your mind, and that's probably why you're hesitant towards these new opportunities coming towards you. And it's good. It's good to have some, be conscious about the choices that you make. And it's also good to assess exactly what is being presented to you. Always, always. So that's what deceit talks about in this spread. On the other hand, sometimes use your sound judgment, because sometimes we can take that old energy of being deceived into our new endeavors, and then we put that out into the world, and that's exactly what you're going to get back. So don't do that. Don't do that. It's like a pendulum, you swing it in one end and it swings right back at the other end. So it's what you put out, you get exactly back. So don't stay in this mindset of, I've been deceived before, will this work? Use your own sound judgment, because you are intelligent enough, my dear Cancer. My darling, you are intelligent enough, you are wise enough to know what is being presented to you. And your outcome is the cornucopia. Now, the cornucopia, abundance in all areas of life. So the path that you have chosen, my dear, it will take some work. Yes, it will. But it will bring abundance and happiness in so many areas of your life. I mean, I can see it here in your professional life. I can see it here in your personal life. There is romance coming in. There is something of, No, it's romance. It's romance. You know, it's like you're busy building your own empire, and there is this person who is quite interesting, and they're interested in you, you're interested in them, but there's this thing going on like, well, I'm kind of busy right now, so I have to focus, but hey, I see you. That's basically what this is. But in the midst of it all, you're keeping your true north. You're keeping your true north. You found your inner compass, and it will lead to your cornucopia. Now, I feel drawn to get you a life message because your life is changing by your own hand, Cancer. Your life is changing by your own hand. You found something within yourself. You found your vibe. So let's see where you're heading towards this May. Cards are flying out. Here we go. Hope and openness. Now, the card says, as I journey through life, I hold on to my fate. Divine love guides and protects me in every situation, no matter the challenges. I trust in my true nature. Today, I welcome life with the belief that light always returns and endless possibilities await. Now, that ties in to what we're seeing exactly right here. You have found new hope. You have found your true north. You're moving towards better things in your life, and you're changing it by your own hand. And your environment, the energies that you're encountering in May, are truly and fully supporting it. You're supported by so many people. The next card we have from the life message is openness. I trust that when one door closes, another opens. Today, I have faith in the universe, in myself, and in my life. No matter what has happened before, I believe something better is on its way. By letting go of the past, I am ready to embrace the new opportunities that await me. Well, my dear Cancer, that says it all. You are heading towards new, beautiful things. And that is because you have made a conscious choice to put all that effort, all that energy, all that lovely, beautiful empathy that you have towards yourself. And I feel that you've already laid out a plan, you're moving accordingly, you're finding your true north, and you're encountering people in this month of May that are going to help you further that plan and get on moving in your life towards your cornucopia. You have found a new light in your life. That is good. That is good. So many opportunities heading your way. There are so many opportunities heading your way. Let's see what's going on a soul level with you. I'd like to know that. Let's see where your soul is evolving to. Oh, here we go. You're finding your soul family. See, that's nice. And soul writing. So you are rewriting your quantum energy. You, my darling, you are rewriting your quantum energy, and that will attract your soul family. So you are connecting with people and energies that are for your highest good in this month of May. Whatever you have decided to do, Cancer, do it. Do it. Do it. This is the time. Move out of there. Put all that empathy and energy and the high vibrations into yourself, into your plans. Move forward, and your environment is working with you. You will be encountering people and energies that will be for your highest good. You're encountering your soul family. You're rewriting your quantum energy, and that is really good. And in the midst of it, there is a little romance coming in. There is. But it's not predominant yet because you are focused on changing your life. My dear Cancer, I am so truly happy for you. It's always good to find, your own true north, to find your own path and go for it. It's what gives us energy. It's what life is all about. It's something that, when you find your path, you actually get so much energy that you can put into the world, and people will just see you shine. You are going to shine, my dear Cancer. You are going to shine. Well, my lovely, that is what I have for you. Now, if you like the reading, please like, share, and subscribe. It will help the channel grow, get messages out there. And my dear Cancer, please know that you are appreciated, and I thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.